No.
I'm picking this weekend.
He trying to catch us, bro. You're not slipping with it. Go ahead.
We talking about plays?
I said, hey, yo.
We talking about plays?
You asked me what I had?
No? Okay. I feel it. I said, hey, yo.
Hope y'all
Episode
boys had a
43,
great
man.
Thanksgiving.
Yep, post-Thanksgiving episode. How the boys live. We about to be coming up on a year, man. Next month.
Factual.
Last year was about branding. This year is about expanding. So, man, episode 43, though, we here. Y'all know the routine. Greatest athlete to wear number 43. Talk to me.
Troy Polamalu. I think that's legitimate.
Well, Eric said, did you have something else to say? Did you have another athlete you wanted to say before we start recording?
Didn't know I fucking sound like that, you dweeb. But keep going.
You look at Troy Polamalu's accolades. 2-time Super Bowl champion. 8-time Pro Bowler, four-time first team All Pro.
Yeah, I was gonna say 18 Pro Bowls is crazy. That's more of his career.
He lived in the
What's it for to say?
Ed Reed shadow in terms of the greatest safety to live to play during his time, but he was unforgettable. That's my take. I don't know who else would be in.
I don't know. Cam Chancellor might got him beat.
You think so?
You said what?
Eric, you shaking your head. You think so?
What? Then Troy? I ain't gonna lie. That's OD. Troy is
Yeah.
Troy. Oh my bro.
Troy is Troy. Yeah.
I just shook my head because he'd be ignorant, and I'll feed into it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I would. I mean, Detroit Power is debatable. I would have to go with North Carolina legend Brad Darty.
Alrighty.
Oh,
next subject.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah. Let him cook. Let him cook. There we go.
No.
There we go.
Bro.
There we go.
So like you was born to be a UNC fan, bro.
There we go.
I didn't know.
You was born to be a UNC fan?
Don't worry about it. Wait till we get to them 50s.
Then when we get to what?
Wait till we get to them 50s. I'm on everybody hear it.
Yeah, come on. I'm with it. Now that's crazy, Glow. All right, now.
Nah, Troy probably got it for sure. But shout out to Brad Darty, man. I'm pretty sure we can folk somewhere. But let's get straight to these payments, man. College football season is over.
Mm-hmm.
Championship week is here. The championships is set. Michigan, cheated their way out of that Ohio State game for a third straight year.
No. Let's get to it.
Georgia will see Alabama. Oregon will see Washington. Texas has Oklahoma State. Florida State playing Louisville. We currently have 4 undefeated teams in the top 10. And then 4 one-loss teams at large currently. What are our thoughts from the past weekend? What are our thoughts moving forward? How are things about to play out?
Let's talk about that Michigan right quick. You know what I'm saying? You could say they cheated their way into that win. Who cares? Ohio State will be looking for a new head coach this summer.
100%. Go.
Because no way you have the best wide receiving core in college football. I'm a Michigan fan. The best wide receiving core in college football, our number 1 cornerback gets hurt. And you want to run the ball. You want to try to force the run game.
Go.
Air it out, bro. All you got to do is throw it up to Marvin Harris Jr. What did they say about Blue Miles in that movie? What did they say about Blue Miles in that book to get that ball the ball?
Put Doobie in, yeah.
Did you want to win? You want to win? Get the ball. That's all you got to do. It's easy.
I agree.
But obviously, he got tired. He didn't want to be at Ohio State no more. He wanted to go coach somewhere else. Obviously, you know, that's obviously what it was. It's nothing else. Can't be.
Yeah. If you're an Ohio State coach and you can't beat Michigan or vice versa, you're basically saying you don't like to live in Ohio. So congratulations, you got your wish. You're out of there.
Because Marvin Harris Jr. has never won a game against Michigan, right?
He's never won.
He's never won a game.
He's out of there. Although Michigan cheated, it's all good.
So okay. First of all, that's not true because Jim Harbaugh, it took him 6 years to beat Ohio State. So that's not true at all.
Stop. Ryan Day. They came in two situations, two different situations. One came with a program bringing them up. One came with a program already at his highest height.
Football since he stepped into his position, he has been one of the best coaches in college football, and that's not. No, he didn't start losing until these cheating allegations popped up. CJ Stroud, and then I'm not going for that because if you look at the game for the past 3 years, the winner has won the game in the trenches on the ground. The game has not been won in the air. Michigan literally ran the ball down their throats for a whole half, a whole 60 minutes, and that's why.
But I'm saying you can't compare Ryan Day first years
when Ohio State was moving the football this week against Michigan. Travion Henderson was getting the job done. Travion Henderson is a great running back. He was getting the job done on the floor, on the ground. That's when they was moving the ball. Kyle McCord is not a good quarterback. I would not trust the ball in his hands. I would definitely trust it with Travion Henderson, who creeped up in the Heisman rankings if he wouldn't have got hurt this year. And then give it to Marvin Harrison once the run game is solidified. And that's what was working. That's how they scored. That's how they got down the field. So it did make sense to run the ball. The game has been won on the ground for the past 2-3 years. It's not.
Yeah, that's not your offense. That's not your offense, buddy. That's Michigan offense. That's
how McCord throws 200 yards a game. Their offense is not in the air,
bro. And like you were saying, you're doing Day's first few years against Jim's first few years. It's not comparable, bro. Jim had to come bring a football program back up. They came in with the program already a top 14. Stop it, bro.
Kyle McCord went 18 for 30 for 271, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Travion Henderson ran 19 carries for 60 yards, 3.2 yards a carry. Marvin Harrison had more receiving yards than the entire Russian offense.
That's why they lost the game, because Kyle McCord threw an early interception. That's where the game was lost, because he had the ball in his hand. He tried to force the ball to Marvin Harrison, and that's why, and as a Michigan fan, you're supposed to say that, because when they did force the ball to Marvin, it got picked off, put him right in the red zone, and they went and got 7, and that's why the game was lost.
Respect that. Respect
from
that.
The jump. So you're
but
supposed
when
to
our stop, shut up. When that number one corner gets hurt and get taken out, you air it out again. You air it. You go test that other corner. Y'all weren't testing him.
Bro,
that's rule one.
He threw 2 picks to Marvin Harrison. What are you saying? Of course you're gonna say throw the ball. Of course you're. Marvin Harrison was there last year with CJ Stroud, who was lighting the NFL
Take
up.
The fandom out. Take the fandom out.
CJ Stroud has not won that game either. He lost it for 2 years.
Take the fandom out. When that
corner, they got blew out.
Did you give that nigga a thumbs up?
No, I don't know how that happened.
But I'm saying, Brando, when that backup corner comes in, cold off the bench, it was cold in Michigan. It's cold here in North Carolina. You test that boy. You go test him. That's rule number 1. Go test him.
I will say, I think that was a great game, right? The problem is, according to the playoff and according to the Michigan-Ohio State rivalry, when you have the element of the cheating situation, it becomes a crutch for whoever loses against them. And if they lose when they get into the playoff, we're going to say they didn't belong because they cheated. And so we're wasting a spot on Michigan either way.
Exactly.
It actually does not matter. Like they're Michigan is making the playoff selection more difficult than it is because we have to put them there because they're going to be undefeated going into the playoff.
And why would they win the whole thing? You keep saying if they lose in the playoff, why would they win the whole thing?
We're going to say cheater. We're going to get cheater because we're Americans. We are Americans. We watched Rocky versus Creed and thought Rocky was going to win the first time, and he did the second time.
Hey, Brandon,
we love the underdog, and Michigan is not an underdog because they're cheaters.
So when Michigan wins out, when Florida State wins out, when Washington wins out, and when Alabama beats Georgia, what 4 teams are getting in?
If you just wait, say the last. You said Florida State.
Who gets shorted? Who gets kicked out? Who gets the boot?
All right, you said Michigan wins, Florida State wins, Washington wins, and who's
and Alabama wins.
Alabama wins.
Who gets left out?
Sayonara, Ohio State. They've been out of the conversation, right?
They're not in it right now.
They're not in this conversation.
Yeah, they're not in it right now. He's saying will Georgia get booted? He said will Georgia get booted for Alabama?
Why would you?
Basically.
Why would you?
I didn't say that.
But everybody else won. You can't kick out an undefeated team.
Yes, you can, and you should.
Who you kicking out? Florida State?
Florida State is out of there. First of all, Florida State is going to lose to Louisville.
Yeah, they're going to lose to Louisville.
Why do we want to see a backup on national television on New Year's Eve, right?
Undefeated conference champ?
New Year's Eve? Or
no, they're not. We're saying they're going to lose against.
But if they win, like he said, out of there. Great season.
No, they're an undefeated conference champion. You can't kick them out, dog. You can't kick out an undefeated conference champion.
We did it last week. They did it last week.
The problem is this college football playoff committee watches Disney Channel too much. It's not about what we feed. It's about the best football teams in the nation. And without, is it Jordan Baker? Jordan Travis?
Jordan Baker.
All American, bro. Get off.
They look just alike. They look
Jordan Baker.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Chill. What's his name? Jordan Travis?
Jordan Travis.
Without him, they're Goodwill Goods.
Shoot, with him, they was barely making it.
So
you can't say that. They go in there and dominate Louisville. You cannot say that. They go in there and win by 21 plus. You can't say that.
They say that. Okay, so you're saying Alabama should lose, should be out there.
I didn't say anything.
But I'm saying but here's the thing. I'm not knocking Georgia for losing to Alabama all the way out of the top 4 when they were the number 1 team in the nation and they won 30 games up until this point on Saturday.
Yep, okay. I agree. So wait. Do you agree? So shouldn't Ohio State be in?
Yeah. No, Ohio State should be 5 because there's no reason Oregon should be 5. This Oregon propaganda that's been going on with the college football playoff committee is crazy. Propaganda is crazy.
If they give,
what's happened.
He's 30.
Can I say this? Or am I talking too early? If Bo Nix gets the Heisman Trophy, bro,
it's clear he has an uncle.
We can
somewhere, bro.
We can.
He's a part of Illuminati.
We can get there, but as far as Oregon, bro, there's no reason they should be ahead of Ohio State. They shouldn't be ahead of Texas.
No, Alabama.
Or Bama for real. But
nobody want to say Bama,
bro. Because Bama should have lost this week. They should have lost.
Crazy thing is, I didn't think it was gonna be that close. I was
number 4 for Auburn. I hope he turned his pads in and is going to focus on his major. Football will not be working out for him
anymore. He shouldn't show up for the rest of the year. He's
got to go home.
He's got to go home. No. Let me tell you something. When the robbery week and you give up a play like that, go home. Leave an absence. Don't come back until the anger's died down because you're gonna get dealt with, boy.
Alabama.
You're gonna get dealt with. You better get out of there.
He can't wear no football gear all week, bro.
It's over.
It's nothing with his number. Nothing with his number on it. No hoodies, no nothing.
4th and 31 is recess. It's recess. It shouldn't happen. But it happened.
But so here's the thing, though. I don't see how I don't see how Bama jumps Texas if they have the same record. I'm not with that. I don't see it. I
Better
can't.
wins.
Um,
Don't they count quality wins too?
They count head to head too.
yeah,
They count that too.
yeah,
Yeah, but somebody got a number one.
Texas went to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and beat them boys
Okay.
by double digits.
Okay.
It was not a
So-
close game.
Here's my thing.
They whooped them.
Let's look at. Okay.
Let me say it before you do that.
Go
Let me
ahead.
say it's also they do count the factor in that Alabama team is not the Alabama team today.
100%.
They actually do count that. They do count that. They take that into factor. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
So, because if that's the case, Florida State should not be number 4 then. If that's the case.
We agree that they shouldn't. We agree.
No, you just said they take that into account when obviously they don't because Florida State is number 4. They obviously do not. It does not.
They don't have an L. They don't have an L though.
The biggest
They
factor
don't have an
is you
L
think
though.
it is. It's not.
If Florida State had one L right now, they will be sitting at number 9 or number 10.
Don't even with the goose.
That's the only, and that's exactly why they're sitting at 4 because they have no L. They look way worse now.
You're literally saying eye test. You literally just said that team is not the same. You're pushing results out the window. You're pushing results out the window, and you're saying eye test. Alabama is better than Florida State. All 7, 8 of these teams are better than Florida State, but they're still number 4. And I'm telling you, that is not a biggest factor as you saying it is.
But you can't do that same math with a team with 0 losses. If they had 1 loss, that math come in fake. Alabama and Texas had the same number of losses.
So why is
that's why you can do the math?
What are you saying? Why is Liberty at 24?
Here's the problem.
Huh?
We know why the hell Liberty 24. Why the hell was Boise State?
Here's
went undefeated for 3 years and they never made that.
Here's the thing. If the College Football Playoff Committee looked at the history and understand that history repeats itself.
Oh my God, this nigga.
The Big 12 until last year with the miracle against the cheating Michigan Wolverines because they couldn't.
Bro, allegations.
Bro, they couldn't scout against a 2-loss team. You did not scout against the team TCU. So you lose. Luckily, you basically
between
pants, and now Big 12 has 1 win in the. How long have we had the playoff? 8 years.
Between championship weekend and the first round of playoffs, isn't there like 4 weeks?
Bro, how much?
Isn't that enough time to go scout and cheat?
No, because they were cheating during live games, Goofy. What games are in between the playoffs and the championship?
Allegations. You see, these are the same allegations that got my boy blocked. I ain't gonna say it right now. But NBA coming next.
He's wild. Eric's being childish. But for real though, Big 12 just needs to wait until it's a 12-team playoff.
And
they're not good enough.
And the reason why I don't like the 12-team playoff because all of this doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't matter. You can lose one game. You can lose conference championship games. All of this conversations that we're having, they go out the window. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because you're gonna have the likes of Oklahoma by this Oklahoma playing Oregon. You know what I'm saying in the first round and things like that is going to carry on. So like it just won't matter.
You think when that comes, they'll give the top 2 teams a bye week?
Top 4 teams get a bye week.
Top 4.
So
that's respectable. I see
why they did it because you want to get the bye, so you still want to be a top 4 team, I guess. Yeah. But that loss doesn't mean nothing. So like, okay.
It sounds like ain't nobody in the playoff committee got big boy pants because they're not willing to make big boy decisions.
They don't because I promise you, if Alabama wins this week, if Michigan, Washington, and Florida State win out, so that's 3 undefeated conference champions, and Alabama beats Georgia, because like you said, history repeats itself. Georgia hasn't beaten Alabama in the conference championship game for the past 3 times. Boy, it's gonna be hell.
And somebody's gonna get missed out, and they're gonna riot wherever the meeting room is. Barricade.
they're actually
I
down
mean-
here. They're actually down here in Grapevine, Texas. I can plug anybody in if they like.
You
Hey,
better watch out.
but hey, listen. Before we go though,
like that.
I would like to say this. We talk about Alabama shouldn't have won. Georgia didn't blow Georgia Tech out the water. That's
It's hard
Georgia
to-
Tech.
It's hard to knock Georgia out of number one spot right now.
Oh no. I know that they're not getting knocked out the water. I'm just saying, like,
Really
not-
quick.
They don't
So-
look like Georgia.
So we got the top four as 4 undefeated teams. Cause I'm just trying to see where everybody's head is at. What
Ooh.
rank the next 4? What it should be the ranking for the next 4? The best the ranking of the 1-loss teams. You got Oregon 11-1, Ohio State 11-1, Texas 11-1, and Alabama 11-1.
All right,
Rank-
let's rank the losers. All right. I'll give Ohio State that first out. I give Ohio State that first out. I give. Are we saying if Alabama loses to Georgia?
No,
No,
right now,
ranking
right now.
bro.
Right now.
Alabama loses to Georgia, they're out the fucking conversation.
I go Ohio State, Alabama, Texas, Oregon.
That's sick, dog. That's sick. Niggas don't respect head to head, bro. I don't get it. How do you not respect a head to head matchup, bro? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Bro, it's not.
I don't get it.
It's not that same team, bro.
It's not the same.
If they was to play this week, bro,
That's terrible, bro.
well, maybe not this.
That's terrible.
Let's-
But there is no if because they already did. There is no if because they did. That's
Bro, they
the
played.
point.
Bro, they played
I'm
before.
tripping.
They played before the football weather kicked in. Now it is so cold. I'm wearing a toboggan during the podcast episode.
Bro. I'm
Seasons
tripping.
had changed in
Never-
the same season.
Bro, we're wasting our breath, Preston. I just realized something. About 2 years ago, he would have never went this hard for a Texas team. But now
It's because
he
they beat
has
Bama.
their back.
Because they beat Bama and because it
No.
helped Ohio State's case.
It's bigger than that, Preston.
Look at his face.
It's bigger than that, Preston. It's Dallas. It's something about Dallas, bro. I ain't gonna say it on pod, but it gotta be something. It gotta be something else, bro. It gotta be something else, bro.
Not trust
So,
me,
yeah.
Dallas does not need help from amateur athletes down there. Here we go. Here's the thing. I'm telling you, here's the thing. I would go off of the strength.
You gonna say Alabama first?
Mm-mm. Off of the strength of the rankings right now. Ohio State, Oregon, Texas, Bama, as they are right now. Isn't that the rankings right now?
No, it goes Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Alabama.
Yeah, I think Ohio State deserves a nod over Oregon right now,
For sure.
but they're not in the championship game, so that's going to change.
Yeah.
Because
Everybody's
of
in
the,
the championship except for Ohio State.
because of the head-to-head right now, Texas deserves to be above Bama. And if Bama loses, it never mattered in the conversation anyhow. Because Texas is going to beat Oklahoma State unless they actually poop their pants. Bama beats Georgia, bro. I don't want to hear anything. Put them in the playoff or see Georgia win another national championship. Again.
Wait a minute. Watch this though. If Alabama do beat Georgia, they're gonna play Michigan first round.
And Michigan is going to get waxed. Michigan is not that good. Why do you?
No, I'm
What?
saying, ain't that what you want? I'm saying, ain't that what you want? Because
No, that's not what you want. That's not what Michigan does not.
About? I'm literally
Michigan
asking.
has
Is that what
not-
you want?
Bro, yes, because Michigan has not won a game in the playoffs, have they? They suck.
Mhm.
But they're gonna beat their conference because you cheat for your conference. You're gonna beat Ohio State. Who's the quarterback for Ohio State? Was he even a scholarship kid?
Cal McCord. He got a scholarship.
Scholarship
to
is-
school with Marvin Harrison Jr.
Like, bro, like, of course Michigan was gonna go undefeated this year. That 3-game suspension was a slap on the wrist, and they're gonna lose to whoever they play. They could play the Navy in the college football playoff. And they're gonna lose because they don't show up when it counts. Jim Harbaugh is joke.
Yeah, I I like that. You know, I would put Ohio State as the best one loss team. Wherever you got Texas, Alabama's right behind them, and Oregon can either go 6 or 8. One or the other. And
Mhm.
that's that. But
Yeah.
and also within that Alabama game, Jalen Milroe made a bold statement and said, "Give me the Heisman." He said, "He said, give me the Heisman." Are we gonna hand him that Heisman? Are we gonna say her?
No.
I think go ahead.
It's a couple people. It's a couple people ahead of him before that.
Who's those couple people?
We know who our number one is.
Michael Penix.
That's my number one. Still,
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I wasn't too familiar with your game. Never mind. You have to have a good team to win a Heisman. Never mind. I can't go boy out of LSU, can I?
Jaden
Bro,
Daniels is
he
lighting it
be
up.
putting up crazy numbers, bro.
He's putting up numbers.
I
He's
didn't
making plays.
realize. I didn't realize his numbers look like that. So
Bro
again,
just set the record for most touchdowns in the LSU game
sorry, I
last
was
week.
unfamiliar with your game, but they're sitting at what? Are they ranked still? They got to be ranked still.
They're a 3-loss team, bro. So nasty.
Yeah. How? Well, when Lamar Jackson won it, Heisman, how many losses do they have? Two? Only two?
No, they lost to Clemson. I think that's it.
That's the only loss they had. Yeah, he's not getting.
Well,
Damn.
let me see. I think it was just Clemson though, if I'm not mistaken. But to your point, I mean, bro, the best LSU can win this year is the Dukes Mayo Bowl. You're not a Heisman.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Unfortunately,
Mm.
it's not even really your fault, bro.
They really pushing this Bo Nix propaganda. I don't like it.
Yeah, that they gotta kill that. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If you put me, let's do it like this. You put me in high school for 6 years, of course I'm gonna be one of the best players.
I stand corrected. Lamar Jackson won. He went 8-4, 9-3.
Oh, he got it. All right, there we go. Yeah.
Oh
All
gosh,
right,
maybe he can win the Heisman.
bro. I have him ahead of Bo. Wait, who we talking? We're not talking about Bo. We talking about old dude from Alabama. I got him, bro. Come on, bro. You're like
Yeah,
you
he's
sitting
going to
at
Jaden Daniels before Jalen Milroe.
yeah.
But I don't think he's going to either one of those. It's either going to Michael Penix, who deserves it, or Bo Nix, who the world wants to see get it. It's like, bro, you've been in college longer than college allows people to go to college. Why? Like, bro, what do you do in Oregon right now? You work at the Nike store? Because you can't. How many degrees can you get? You only get 3.
Bro.
You've been there for 9 years. Like, Bo Nix was he not in college when we were in high school?
I think he might have graduated high school with us.
Yeah, he graduated like a year after, right?
Bro,
Class of 2017.
Bro, he's old, bro. That boy need a job. He need to help the economy.
Word of the day is job. J-O-B.
You need a job, bro, because you're not. I mean, who gonna draft him? He's just like Stetson Bennett.
They're gonna treat him like Herbert, bro.
Who?
But Bo Nix, Oregon gunslingers, But speaking
but we haven't seen Washington this hype since Jake Locker.
Carry on.
Since Jake Locker.
Carry on.
Hey man, he was a goat back then, bro.
But speaking of draft, speaking of pro players, Justin Herbert, let's go ahead and call Brown and transition into the professionals because I go NFL week 13, man. Hot topics everywhere, man. But you know how it go. Let's do these power rankings real quick. Week 13, right? Week 13.
Mm-hmm.
This is week 13. Yeah, let's do these power rankings, man. Whoever want to start us off, go ahead and start us off.
I got us.
Go ahead, Eric.
Let's go Philadelphia Eagles.
7, you can go.
14. Number 2 team in the league, the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, okay.
Who did the Ravens beat this week?
The Chargers.
Yeah.
4-7.
Number 3, 49ers.
Great pick. They keep finding a way to win. I'm going to say. I was going to say Miami. Let me just go to KC.
Not mad at that.
Let me go KC. Let me go KC.
Number 5 team in the league, the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
What?
You heard what I said.
We can talk about that later. Keep going. That's on you, Brando.
He's not wrong.
He's very wrong. Keep going.
He's not wrong. I'll go 6. I'll go. They should have lost this week, but I'm gonna go Jaguars.
Jaguars. Like it. I'm gonna just go ahead.
Oh wait, no, we're not sure.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna stay in the same state.
Miami.
Yep.
Okay. At number 8, I'm gonna go.
Miami is so crazy, bro.
Okay, we can talk about that. You just said Miami's crazy. Let's get back. We'll come back to that.
I'm gonna go the Detroit Lions.
Number 8, Detroit.
This is crazy. Hey man, and then there's a new sheriff in town.
Go.
And the defense has always been there, but now if this offense is going to click, the Steelers will really make some noise. They're really going to be a problem.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. We're sick.
Hey, the
offense. Who else is he going to go with? I'm not even mad at that. Who else is he going to go with? Everybody else got.
At number 10.
Ooh.
That's like.
Ooh. Let him cook. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Right.
I'm not gonna say nothing. But I know who needs to be at 10.
Can go Cleveland.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Or
because if you say something,
I can go Cleveland. He's going Cleveland. Or I can go Houston. You thought you had me. You had me.
You picking the Texans?
No, I'm going Cleveland. Give a fuck about the Texans. Good shit, CJ. You going crazy?
You're picking the Brown. You're picking the Brown with. You're picking the Browns with
no QB. No QB.
You know who you should have picked, Mr. Unlimited. Unlimited. Boy, them boys is hot, boy.
Terrible.
Yeah, man, we gotta talk about it.
Y'all just tried to kick an undefeated Florida State team out for no quarterback, and you gonna go Cleveland Browns.
Let me ask y'all this.
Bro,
because they're basically the same team. What number do we have the Dolphins at?
Hold on, let me get it.
You picked Miami, right?
Yeah.
7.
I mean, number 7.
All right, 7. Why did you say that was a bad pick, but you picked Cowboys at 5?
I didn't say that was a bad pick.
No. Preston.
Bro.
Because everything you're about to say about Miami, you can say the exact same thing about the Cowboys. The exact same thing.
No, you can't.
It doesn't.
Yes, you can.
Bro.
No, you can't.
It really does not.
They beat up on bad teams.
Bro, the Dallas Cowboys are about to shock the world, bro. When you look at their upcoming schedule, they play each other New Year's Eve, so we really gonna see
exactly
who's gonna have a coming to Jesus.
And they play the Lions, and they play the Lions, and they play the Seahawks, and we got the Eagles. It's gonna be no more questions.
It's gonna be no more questions, right?
Questions.
When I look at Thursday, actually tomorrow, they play the Seahawks. Come on, bro. Right?
Okay, let me stop you right there. Why are we talking about the what ifs in the future? We're talking about what they've done right now. This is what this is, right? This is what they have done right now, right? Bro, so let's talk about what have they done right now. Keep going. Now talk about that. What have they done right now to get ranked this high? Not the future.
The Miami Dolphins beat the Jets with a third string QB. They beat the Raiders, who I think is respectable,
Mm-hmm.
personally. But that's just hearsay there. But 4-7, 5-6,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, solid. They lost to the Chiefs, no show. They lost to the Eagles, no show. They beat the Patriots twice. So you already played the one of the worst teams in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You barely beat the Chargers, who you were going to get mad at for me putting the Ravens at number 2.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
They lost to the Bills, who I think the
Uh-huh.
Bills are awful. I think the Bills are
Uh-huh.
awful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think the Bills are actually awful.
Okay. All right. You done? You done? You're done? Because, like I said, everything you can say about Miami, you can say about the Cowboys. The Cowboys have beat the New York Giants. They have beat the New York Jets. They lost to the Arizona Cardinals.
That was a dud for sure.
They lost. They beat the Patriots. They lost to San Francisco. Respect. They beat the Chargers. They beat the Rams. They lost to Philly. They beat the Giants again. They beat the worst team to ever touch the football turf, called the Carolina Panthers. I mean, they beat them. Unless they lost, my bad. They beat them. And they beat Washington. So basically every team that you just named, I just named.
Fair.
No,
Fair.
no, and
Every team,
respectfully, you're absolutely right. Cowboys and Dolphins are essentially the same team, but they're not.
They're not.
They're not. This is NFL. This is the NFL.
Okay.
Cowboys, yeah, the wins are weak, but they're not just winning. They're drubbing these teams. They're taking them to the back alley and getting right with them. It hit different. The defense is clicking, the offense is clicking.
It's crazy, right?
They got the best quarterback in the league right now. It's a little different. It's not the same. But
Facts.
respectfully,
So putting up 70 points, 38, 42, 31, 31. That's not dragging.
The results
Exactly. Everything is exact.
No,
it's not
the
different.
the results still have to be there. And look at the points given up as well. Look at the disparity in the scores. Like the offense and defense is clicking for Dallas. When that 70-point game, that was all offense. That was all Tyreek, Jalen Waddle, Devin Akane, and Raheem Mostert just running sprints on them.
Okay.
Dallas is, I would give them slightly better because the defense is clicking. We got a cornerback who got more touchdowns than half the receivers in the league.
Okay. Let me speak on that. You fucked up again. All right. Starting New York Giants, 16 points. 21 points to the Panthers, 17 points, 17 points, 14 points, 13 points, 13 points. What are they giving up?
What
the points you said, look at the points they're giving up.
The points they're giving up.
Exact same
thing. Points they're giving up.
Yeah.
To the Giants, the Giants scored a total of 17 points in 2 games this year against the Cowboys and gave up 89.
You just brought that up. I'm just answering back everything you're saying. I can repeat.
But you're saying the Giants scored 17 points against the Dolphins. It took them 8 quarters to do that against the Cowboys.
They scored 16, but
also in that they gave up 89 while doing it. So it looks different. It does look different.
It's the exact same.
What?
You just said you literally just said look at the points given up. I just looked at the points given up.
And I just said
that's like one touchdown for every team in field goals.
What?
Literally.
Eric, it took them 8 quarters to score 17 points.
Cool. That's Robert. Good for them. You're sticking on one team. I named like 17s just now.
Bro, who else you said?
All right, Giants 16. Panthers 21. Eagles.
The Panthers scored 21 points. They gave up 21 points to the Panthers.
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Okay, enough said.
Anyway, Eagles.
Why are we talking about a team that won't get the divisional champion?
Eagles was 31. New England 17. Kansas City 21.
And if you look at the common opponents,
13.
New England scored 3 points against Dallas.
Yeah, it's not close. It is different, bro.
It's the same thing.
3 and 17 is the same thing. It's literally 2 touchdowns.
It's the same thing.
Hey, standard plus carry on.
It's the same thing, bro. It's like the same thing.
You think there's a difference between
if you think there's a win is a win, bro? A win is a win. A win is a win.
Nah,
They're the
that's
same
false.
teams, bro.
That's terrible, bro.
Maybe
They're the
that's
same
why
teams, bro.
maybe that's why you keep saying the Eagles are the number one team in the league.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
I'll
forget
keep
about that,
naming. The Eagles don't want a team because they keep winning.
They
I
look
mean,
like they're the number one team in the league, or
bro, they keep
winning?
winning. They're what 10-1.
bro.
They had the best
They
record
still
last
keep
year.
winning, bro.
So we just had no time out. We just had this
Okay.
whole conversation on the college football playoff for 30 minutes, and y'all just argue me why Florida State don't deserve to be in. But now we come to the NFL, and you want to use
The
results.
best record.
You're using record. You're not
Yeah,
talking no
that's not
football.
good.
You're talking.
That's not
You're
good.
Yes,
talking
it
numbers.
isn't good,
You're
but it
talking
is good
wins and
because it's
losses.
two different. Because it's
You're
two different
talking
things. It's two different things. Only 4
It's
teams out of all of college
football.
football. Because 4 teams out of all college football can get in. So when we talk about them, it's a little different. It's a little
What?
different. It's a
We're
little
ranking
different.
the teams 1
It's a
through
little
10.
different. And then in college football, there was 4 undefeated teams. There was no other team with the record like the Eagles.
What, bro?
Bro. When you look at how the Eagles play,
And the Eagles have beat good teams.
are the Bills good?
They're straight. They're good as whoever they play. We said that all year. They're good as whoever they play. Did y'all not say that? Y'all said it, not me.
No. The Bills suck. Okay, let's just be clear. The Bills suck. Okay, They went to overtime with a team that suck. They're a 500 team. They just went to overtime with. The Bills suck. They struggled against the Bills, who suck. Okay, and we sitting here talking about Philly being the number one team, Jalen Hurts being the MVP after winning a game-winning drive, as if the defense didn't already make the stop in overtime. The Bills did nothing. All the Eagles had to do was not give the ball back because the Bills could not convert when it counted the most. They couldn't get a first down when Jalen Hurts had to get the game-tying drive that they barely made because of a 59-yard field goal. That was
Yeah, and also I will say, Philadelphia has 12 men on the field at all times, so it is hard to do that. They have 12 men on the field at all time. Stephon Diggs got held on that last drive in front of the ref, and there was a no call. Week in and week out, the Eagles get bailed out by the refs, and it's showing on the scoreboard with these one-possession games to the overtime with the Bills. Chiefs quarterback dropped the ball. Cowboys a 5-point game. Commanders a 1-score game. They beat the Dolphins by 2 possessions. Jets, they lost that game. Rams was cool. No Matt Stafford. Commanders again 3-point game, and then the rest of these games were 1-score games. They have literally been in 1-score games all year, and it shows up on the stat sheet when you go look at these calls that the refs miss. And they should have like 4 or 5 losses. I'm not going to lie.
And honestly, although Jalen Hurts is having a great year, even though it's not as great compared to some of the quarterbacks who we said had issues, but I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave that alone. Their defense,
their defense
is Oprah. It's Oprah. You get a touchdown. Sam Howell, how many touchdowns do you want today? You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. And against the 49ers, they're going to get beat up in the back. Bro, no.
Bro. Okay. All right. Let's keep it here. All right, we come back. They beat the 49ers by a touchdown. You still saying the same thing?
You just said no ifs, right? You just said what they done.
I said if they beat them by. No, I said by the ranking. I said by the ranking. I said for the rankings. Wait, stop. I'm talking about the rankings. I was talking about the rankings. Right now, I'm not talking about the rankings.
We're talking about the rankings still.
Listen, right now, no, I'm talking about your respect for them. Right now, I'm just talking about fuck the rankings. I'm talking about your respect because you said they don't look like the best team. Right now, you're saying they don't look like the best team. Listen to me. Let me finish. Let me finish talking. If they beat the San Francisco 49ers by a touchdown, you still not respecting that like the other ones you just said?
I'm not respecting that, just like I'm not respecting you said no ifs with the Cowboys. So no ifs.
I'm saying the rankings. I'm saying the rankings for next week. You said what they're going to look like.
The best team is ranked what? Number 1.
Yeah, and they deserve to be there, and they're going to stay right there. And they're going to stay right there for this week. They're going to stay right there. You
really believe they're going to?
They're going to stay right there for this week.
They look like a better football team than the 49ers.
And they're going to stay right there for this week. Yeah, they do.
They look like a better.
Yeah, they do because they do because their record is 10-1.
But that's the way terrible. The way the 49ers have played, when you look at their last few games, right? Since you want to compare teams to teams, when you look at what the 49ers have done, bro, The 49ers have taken every opponent when they're healthy to the actual back alley.
I
They
respect
took
that
the
more.
Cowboys. They took the Cowboys, who was a top 10 team according to our list. To
Top
the back
five.
alley.
Top five.
They took another top 10 team to our list, the Jaguars, to the back alley.
And
They
still,
took the Browns, a top 10 team. They lost to the team when they had injuries. They also lost to the Vikings when they had injuries. They lost to the Bengals when they had injuries. Other than those games, they have won most of their games, except one by more than one possession.
Yeah, in convincing fashion.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect it. I respect San Francisco.
So you think they're going to go in? They're going into Philly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you, they was about to win that game. Never mind.
If they don't have the same amount of injuries that they had in the playoffs, we're going to see something bad here, and we're going to question Jason Kelce. We're going to question Jalen Hurts. We're going to question if AJ Brown has a good attitude. We're going to see some bad news. 4 o'clock on Sunday. It's about to be bad. It's about to be bad, bro, and I can't wait because the Eagles are not convincing to me at all. They haven't been convincing all year. They just managed to be. Never mind.
They managed to get it done, bro, because they get bailed out week in and week out. And it's sick, bro. But you know, they got their time, bro. It's here. You know, they got through that first half of that stretch. Cool. They still got the second half. As far as 49ers, Cowboys, who else? I think they got one more team.
Who you talking about?
The Eagles. I think they got one more team on that little stretch to play.
Do they?
But nonetheless, you know, with all that to say, you know, Eric, is Jalen Hurts your favorite for MVP?
I don't know. I don't think so.
So who is your favorite, Eric? Right now.
Is it for the first time ever?
November 29th, 2023.
Well,
Wednesday.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna go Hill. Give me Tariq. Give me Tariq.
Tariq Hill is crazy.
Give me your wide receiver for once. Or McCaffrey.
Yeah, not happening. Congratulations. You just flushed your vote down the drain.
Or McCaffrey.
It's not happening, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's a quarterback. It's a quarterback's league.
Only has to if he touched 2,000. That's the only way. Other than that, it's a quarterback.
I think Jalen Hurts is a favorite according to what the media says. But let me ask you this: are you taking 2,700 yards passing, 3,100 yards all-purpose, 18 touchdowns and 10 interceptions, with 11 touchdowns rushing, or are you taking 2,600 yards passing, 3,100 yards all-purpose, 13 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, with 5 rushing touchdowns? You would take the touchdowns, right? You would. But let me throw into the context that those rushing touchdowns also consider like maybe half being brotherly shoves. So
what's the touchdown totals?
The touchdown totals are
because the yards are the same.
29. The yards are the same. The completion percentage is in the favor of the less touchdowns. But the total touchdowns are 29 and 18. Okay. But those 29 come from partial brotherly shoves. 1 yard brotherly shoves.
I mean, I'm not doing the stats, bro, because stats, bro, it's not what gets the job done.
Why not? Because go ahead. I'll let you finish.
The stats are not in Lamar's favor. Lamar is more valuable to the Ravens, but the stats are not in his favor.
I know they're not.
I'm not doing the stats.
But the only reason they're not is because of brotherly shoves. He's literally getting a nod. He's literally getting a push in his own stats.
Yeah, that's weak. That shit is weak. But and the MVP is also it's about moments. So like Jalen Hurts, that Bills game was a moment. That was a moment.
It was the Bills.
It was the Bills overtime. It was a moment. People still have Bills. They're a skillful team. Whether they're good or not, they're skillful. They have skill. But that was a moment. Lamar, he need a little more. I mean, granted, scheduling and things like that plays a factor into it because, top three. If we're looking at the top, if we want to extend the race a little bit more, Dak Prescott has entered the conversation, but that's just because of scheduling.
He has.
He's getting a boost from the defense. Deron Bland is helping him out, so that's why.
Bland.
Let's talk about defensive player of the year. No. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Easy. Oh, you want a person? Go ahead.
He's not. If the DPOY award doesn't come from the AFC North, I'm cutting off NFL for a year.
Facts.
Between Jay Watt and Myles Garrett, it's actually not in the conversation.
Hey, Brando, don't say that nigga name, bro. Don't say that nigga name. Congratulations for all them interceptions for touchdowns.
No, that's crazy. No. That's historic. We'll never see that again. Yeah, and he might get more. The season's not over.
I know, y'all like 5 games left.
But Myles Garrett.
He's in the conversation. What you mean?
Myles Garrett.
For defensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, there you go.
He was a rookie last year. He was a rookie last year.
Damn, he don't get no reward this year?
Well,
that sucks. Yeah. Good for him. Myles Garrett.
If he's on pace, he's gotten 5 in 12 games. If he gets 2 more pick sixes, DPOY will be.
It is a conversation. It does become a conversation
in Dallas.
Did Trayvon Diggs get DPOY?
No, because he was also giving it up.
Hey. He was a 1,000-yard receiver.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think I need a drink.
He was also,
But yeah, he's not. I don't think Myles Garrett
Deron Bland is the best cornerback in the league right now.
Bro,
we know picks never means that. Yeah, we know picks never mean that, but I understand what you're saying. I do think he is in the conversation, but he won't win it.
Okay. All right. We don't have to talk. We don't have to go there. We don't have to go.
But I like the Dak though as the dark horse.
Yeah, but that could. I mean, if the Cowboys have a big game tomorrow on Thursday, another primetime game against a playoff caliber team, the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Now we can start. We ain't got to entertain the conversation, but we can start checking the tickets.
And luckily,
we can start looking at prices
for
MVP for the
MVP. And
Super Bowl.
If they go in there and dominate the Seahawks like the 49ers did last week,
Super Bowl.
I didn't say all that.
I think it's possible. I think it's very possible
for sure. I think, them having to play the Eagles and already lost to them and 49ers early in the season, same way what y'all said about Alabama,
I think it's a triangle effect.
It is a love triangle between them three.
Yeah, 100%. They don't want to see each other.
One of the matchups will be inevitable, though.
100%. And
then when the playoffs come.
For Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson, we're going to see their moment game is 49ers and the Ravens because the Bills haven't had a moment since. Never mind.
Wow. Come on, dog. That's crazy.
What are y'all talking about?
I didn't say anything.
Lamar got to play the 49ers too.
Yes.
They put the 49ers for a little ringer this year. I'm not going to lie.
Bro.
They putting their dukes up.
49ers they fighting this year.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
but they're not the number 1 team because they don't have the best record.
Meanwhile, the Chiefs got a sweet schedule for the rest of the year.
Yeah, but we're not talking about the Chiefs, bro. They suck. They don't deserve to be talked about on this podcast, bro.
No Mahomes for MVP. Mahomes definitely deserves to be in the conversation.
Yes, but it's like
ugly.
It just don't look like it used to.
It's just and the numbers wouldn't say that. The numbers say it looks good. It looks straight, but it's not his normal Patrick Mahomes blowing numbers out the water.
Bro, the fact that we seen his receivers shit games on TV against the Lions, we saw it against now the Eagles as well, and they're still an 8-3 team, bro.
He's horrible. I mean, he's not horrible, but the Chiefs' offense is disgusting.
And the fact that they have 8 wins is literally why he should be in the conversation as well. But it just don't look like he used to. So you know how the game go. But speaking of Eagles, Desean Jackson did just retire. We got a Hall of Fame career here.
Yeah, we throw that around so loosely.
Okay.
He's a fan Hall of Famer.
A who?
Like when I say a fan Hall of Famer, like we will always respect him.
Say.
Yeah,
we
will
I'm not
always
putting him
we
in
will
no
always,
Hall of Fame.
I'm saying like we will
What?
always respect him. We wouldn't know who. He's a Cowboys fan, of course, but we will always respect him. But Hall of Fame, it's a couple people in his era that gets a go ahead before him.
What?
Like who?
I don't know. Let's see.
Let's see. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, it's you. This is your segment. You do this. Go ahead, big dog. You got the computer for me.
Kill me, bro.
Y'all realize?
Well, then let's figure out where Desean Jackson actually ranks.
Because there's a receiver better than him right now that might never get in the Hall of Fame.
Right now, Desean Jackson. Let's just
My bad. When I say right now, he's already retired.
Let's just shout him out. I mean, Seven said you get 10,000 yards, you're in the Hall of Fame. So I don't know. I just had
that was being a running back,
Bro.
Marshawn played running back when running backs was a thing. Desean didn't play wide receiver when the spread offense was a thing. So it hit different. And not only that, he is one of the greatest return men.
That's true.
If we talking return man, it's definitely a conversation to be had, bro.
No, it's not. Actually, it's not. Because the best returner we have ever seen is not in the Hall of Fame yet.
Devin. Well, let's just start there. Desean Jackson or Devin Hester?
At what?
14?
At receiver?
No, for a team, I'm taking Desean Jackson. It's not a question.
You need a player. You need a player.
Desean.
You need a player. We're not going to take. We literally saw Devin Hester.
Desean Jackson plays wide receiver too.
You don't think Devin Hester as a punt return threat?
You know what made Devin Hester so dangerous? The idiotic teams who kept kicking to him the entire game. Idiots. It was disgusting. They kept kicking to him. Don't kick to him, dummy. But
I feel it because Desean does give you that threat, and then also a better receiver for sure. So that makes sense. Desean had played. He played from 2000. He was a second round pick in the 2008 draft. Played all the way to 2022. Just last year. Amassed 11,000 yards, 58 touchdowns, and over 600 receptions.
Do you know how many?
He had 5 1,000-yard seasons, a 3-time Pro Bowler, and he has a Super Bowl ring.
Do y'all know how many yards per catch this boy averaged?
Like 20.
17.
18 is crazy.
Go find me a Hall of Fame receiver who's done that.
Done what?
All right.
18 yards per catch.
All right.
Jerry Rice didn't. I'm already looking up. Torrey Holt didn't. Michael Irvin didn't.
Yeah, he's a deep ball threat.
Okay. So we talking about receivers outside of the Hall of Fame, Desean Jackson or Chad Johnson?
Chad Johnson.
May I ask why?
Why not? The only reason their numbers look close is due to the fact Chad Johnson had to make an early exit. Desean Jackson played from 2008 to 2022. Does he have more yards than Chad Johnson? And with 9 more years,
Yes,
9 more years? By how many more yards? Because they both got over 10K. Desean Jackson got 11.
bro.
They both got
Okay.
11K, bro. They both got
They
11K.
both got 11K. How many year difference is it? Who got more touchdowns?
Desean Jackson has a Super Bowl ring.
Who got more touchdowns?
Chad has 9 more. And
9
I don't even
more.
know. I don't even know if they're counting Deshaun's kick return. Because if we talking kick return,
They're not.
if we talking kick return, I saw Desean.
So, and then how many more years did Desean play?
Bro, Desean Jackson has
How many more years did he play than Chad
less.
Johnson as well?
Desean Jackson has less catches than Chad Johnson and has more yards.
How many more years did he have as well?
What does that matter?
How many more? That shit matters. We talk about it.
No, it does not, because he did not play after 2018. He didn't play a full season. He didn't play more than half the season for the rest of the year. For the rest of those years,
numbers, bro.
No, it does not.
Did he get a touchdown every year,
bro?
What?
Did he get a touchdown every year?
Are you still? Is he listening to what I'm saying?
I'm listening to you.
If he had less catches than Chad Johnson and had more yards,
how many more years did he have, bro?
What?
You just asked why. I'm giving you reasons why, bro. He did all this in a shorter sample, bro.
What?
He did this in a shorter sample, bro.
He got more catches and more targets than Desean Jackson ever did. So what does that matter? Like, are you comprehending what I'm saying?
I'm comprehending what you're saying.
No, you're not.
But what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. I'll still take a Chad Johnson. Okay,
but,
who you taking?
But the reasons are for
taking?
What are your reasons for?
Because he did it in a short amount of time. I'm sorry you couldn't get open.
He did less in a short amount of time.
I'm sorry that you couldn't get open like Chad Johnson. I'm sorry you wasn't the number one like. He wasn't number one, but he wasn't a number one like.
He had more yards
Chad Johnson.
How can you say he wasn't open like?
Okay, he has more yards per catch. Are you going to use that same shit with Jerry Rice? He has more yards per catch with Jerry Rice. He's better than Jerry Rice
of all time.
Exactly. So why does yards per catch matter?
Because they're in the same tier. Chad Johnson is in the same tier as Desean.
Okay,
Jackson.
wait. Steve Smith,
and
Desean Jackson. He has more yards per catch.
Steve Smith won a triple crown. Again, above a tier of
exactly. So it doesn't. Yards per catch does not play.
It does matter because Steve Smith is
Steve Smith is top 10 in yards all time. He's not.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Steve Smith top 10.
He's above both of them. Chad Johnson is not as high as we think.
Oh,
he's not.
You saying Chad Johnson's overrated?
He's a legend. I think I think he deserves to be a Hall of Famer. But his Hall of Fame argument for what not being in there is just as legitimate as this Desean Jackson conversation.
Let him cook. Talk.
Who? But again, the question is, who are you picking? Desean or Chad Johnson? Okay, that's you, Brando. Who you picking?
I'm going Chad Johnson.
All right, next person.
I'm going Chad Johnson. I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll give you a reason why. I'm going Chad Johnson because you can use. He's more useful. On first, second, and third down, he's more useful.
Respect, but not because he did less in the less amount of time. That's a silly argument. That's silly. It's actually crazy. The math was not mathing right now.
Bro, the math, bro, you brought up yards per catch. That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
You literally said it doesn't matter for nobody else.
Because they're not on the same level.
Bro, that shouldn't matter. Yards per catch, bro.
All right, let's stay with the podcast. Let's stay with the podcasters. Desean Jackson or Brandon Marshall?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, shout out to Brandon Marshall for having the most catches in the game, right?
Yeah.
Give me Desean Jackson, nigga. Give me Desean Jackson, nigga.
Y'all are shell, bro. I'm going Brandon Marshall, bro.
Why are you going?
I respect it.
I'm going Brandon Marshall, bro.
Because what?
Bro, Brandon Marshall. Again, like
you gonna say something, bro?
We talking about red zone threat, bro. We talking about, you know what I'm saying? He's going to score. He's going to score. He has more 1,000-yard seasons. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 straight 1,000-yard seasons and 8 in 9 years. At one point, he was in conversation as best wide receiver in the league. So
It led to no wins.
he led to
That's
no
not his
wins.
fault.
I'm a Bears. Yes, it is. I'm a Bears fan. You throw him the ball so much, and if you don't, he has an attitude. But we're down 14. Of course, we're not getting the ball. We have to throw to everybody. We're down 14 points. Get on the sideline and shut up.
Wait, so
He's not.
Eric said Chad, Desean, Brandon Marshall. And 7, you said
Desean, Chad, Brandon Marshall.
That's crazy. That's
Who you
crazy.
got, Brando?
I would go Chad, Brandon, Desean. That's just me though. Let's do Deshaun Watson or Anquan Bolden.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, I don't know how you compare a quarterback to a wide receiver, but we'll try. Hey, Preston, do you like long runs better or you like longer?
I said Anquan Bolden.
But you said Deshaun Watson also.
Yeah.
Were you trying to like?
My bad. Desean Jackson.
You trying to see how we feel about that situation? Nah.
Desean Jackson or Anquan Bolden.
Hold on.
I might to go. Go ahead.
I might have to favor Desean Jackson on this one.
What?
You heard me.
Hold on, let me go look at his stats again because I know. Hold on, because I think
I'm reading it right.
Bro, Brando is Bolden.
And it's not close.
What?
It's not close.
1, 2, 3.
What?
It's not close. There's tiers. There's levels to this, bro.
7.
What? Bro,
7,
Anquan Bolden was a solid receiver for a long time. So if that's why we're looking at, if y'all looking at career stats, that's cool. I respect. You want to go?
I've been looking at career stats the whole game. I mean, the whole time.
Yes.
Then why is Brandon Marshall third out of Desean Jackson, Chad Johnson, and
also true.
Bro.
Also true.
Brandon Marshall.
If we're looking at stats, why are we even doing this? We don't have to do this.
Yes, we are.
No, we don't. We just look at these fantasy points and call it a day.
No, it's not fantasy. It's not just about fantasy. Brandon Marshall.
Stats. When I told you I'm taking Chad Johnson over Desean, I said it was because Chad Johnson is better first, second, and third down. When I told you Brandon Marshall over Desean Jackson, I told you because red zone threat and scoring. That ain't got nothing to do with numbers. I mean, numbers obviously is the results, but no.
Bro.
Anquan Bolden was a solid receiver.
Brandon Marshall almost had 1,000 catches.
Mm-hmm.
With 12,000 yards or so forth.
He had two 15,000 yards years. I mean, just at 1,500 yards years. He also had.
You look at
Desean Jackson never had a double-digit touchdown year.
I need y'all to realize, like,
Brandon Marshall snapped 14 of them things out there.
Brandon Marshall is like Mike Evans.
Y'all both put Brandon Marshall last, if I'm not mistaken.
Brandon Marshall is like Mike Evans.
No. Eric is proving my point.
I'm saying, like, I can see why you put it. I wasn't mad that you put him there. I don't care.
But
the reason I win, because you say end zone threat, then I can say kickoff threat. I can say kickoff return threat.
Brandon Marshall is like Mike Evans. Mike Evans is going to put up 1,000 yards every year. What noise is Tampa Bay making if Tom Brady ain't there? Who cares? It's empty stats. Brandon Marshall, same thing. In Miami, in Denver, in Chicago, in New York Jets, when he got 1,500 yards for the New York Jets. Who cares?
What?
It's empty stats.
What?
It's empty stats.
Jackson's prime years in Philly were empty. He was there post McNabb and pre Nick Foles.
Yeah.
What are you
during
Chip Kelly.
Chip Kelly, the discombobulator.
And who was the coach for? Okay, Brandon Marshall, 1,500 yards doing the Chicago Bears.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, you're giving me 970 catches. Like, bro,
that's cool, bro. We already handled that, bro. That's cool. That's cool. Desean Jackson or AJ Green?
Oh, AJ Green was a dog when he was in Cincy.
different dude.
AJ Green was a dog, bro.
Them first, like,
Bro,
he had a different trajectory.
Yeah. Then he get hurt. That's what happened.
Yeah,
Bro.
fell off.
Bro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1,000-yard years. 11, 10. Then that injury, bro.
Desean Jackson.
Yeah, I'll go Desean.
Yeah, that injury, bro. Damn. Yeah, give me Desean. That damn. He still got 70 touchdowns in his career. That's cool. That's smooth.
All right. Let's get into some.
Hold on, you gonna say Brandon LaFell?
What'd you say earlier? Desean Jackson.
San Antonio Holmes.
Yeah, wait.
They both got rings.
Oh, Desean Jackson or Hines Ward?
Ooh. Hines Ward's legend, bro. Hines Ward.
Hines Ward. Dynasty.
1,000 catches, 12,000 yards. Same as Brandon Marshall. What do you mean?
Champion.
That's so crazy.
It's not crazy.
I mean,
bro.
technically, he's actually staying on point now that he said.
Bro, look at it this way. If you're down 14 points in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go, you have no choice but to throw the football. Those are stats that are going to accumulate because you're down the entire season. I'm a Bears fan. I know what I'm talking about here. The reason why Matt Forte is one of the best receiving running backs is because you can't run the ball when you're down 14 points against the Green Bay Packers every year. Throw the football. So Brandon Marshall catches the football in games that lead to no wins. And that's not his fault, but it is what it is. It's context, bro. Desean Jackson has won ball games. I don't remember any games that Brandon Marshall won.
Sound like we got a different agenda going on here. It's a lot of tone behind this Brandon Marshall talk.
Bro, but I was a Bears fan. Like, don't tell me about Brandon Marshall, bro. I was a Bears fan, bro. Don't do that. And he supported that. He wanted that quarterback. That's another question.
All right. I got a couple more names I want to get to. Who did I just have? I'm taking real quick. I'm taking Super Bowl MVP Hines Ward too. What was the other name?
Moose.
I just had it.
Andre Johnson. Moose.
No, that's not.
I said Moose. I think Andre Johnson.
Moose who? Moose who?
Muhammad.
Muhammad, yeah, he's not.
I'm saying Muhammad.
But for the wrong reasons. That boy was not that good. Keep me going.
Bro,
nah, he was solid. He had a stand.
Bro, who did I? Oh, since you brought him up, Desean Jackson or Mike Evans? Oh, that's who it was. You brought him up. You just said what you said about Brandon Marshall. So Desean Jackson or Mike Evans. What are you gonna do?
Just so I'm clear. I'm pretty sure they played together, right? At one point.
Who?
Desean Jackson and Mike Evans.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Desean was in Tampa for a hot second.
Mm-hmm.
At 32 years old, he was in Tampa, leading the league in yards per catch at 19 at pop.
That's crazy That's crazy. I go 9 in a row, buddy. 9 of the things.
If Tom Brady never showed up, it
Yeah,
matters.
it's
It
not
matters.
empty. It's
It's
not
not
empty.
empty. It's not empty, bro. It's not empty.
Okay.
If Tom Brady did not show up,
Okay.
I would say Desean Jackson.
Okay.
But Mike Evans, because it's clear that it worked.
Okay.
And he has not failed.
I'm going Mike Evans too.
Mike Evans, bro, he got 90 touchdowns already.
Okay. I'm gonna pivot a little bit.
90.
Mike Evans or Brandon Marshall?
Mike Evans.
Oh,
He's about to surpass him in his not. There's
He
a
already
reason why
has.
he's still on the same team.
that's fair. Desean Jackson or Keyshawn Johnson?
Ooh, hold on.
Think off of it. I mean, it's been a while since I.
Yeah. Let me go. I
Desean Johnson.
thought you were gonna say Plexico.
I'm waiting to hear because I need to hear. I'm just trying to, make sure I understand what place y'all are coming from.
At the end of the day, we just don't like that nigga. All right. 1, 2, 3. What? Yeah. Give me Jackson.
Okay.
Give me Deshaun.
7 Bill. The floor is yours.
They both got rings.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
That boy was doing that at 98. Keyshawn Johnson.
Huh?
Wow.
What?
Wow. Keyshawn Johnson at 13, barely past 10K. And you still squeeze him in. That's all right.
That's a whole boy right there.
I'm going with the Dallas legend, Keyshawn, as well. And Carolina.
That boy was there before me and Brando on Earth. Eric, you was born in 94.
That's funny. Don't say Carolina legend like he didn't finish his career there, bro. Shut up. I know you did not try to squeeze that in there, bro.
No, he said Dallas, right?
Yeah, then he said Carolina. Then he said Carolina right after that.
Yeah. That's all right, man. His teammate. Cooper Kupp or Desean Jackson?
Deshaun Jackson.
Oh,
Deshaun Jackson.
Yo, come on, dog. Chill out with that.
No,
Deshaun Jackson.
That's OD. You wild.
Deshaun Jackson.
You trying to read? I'm not the biggest fan of Cooper Kupp, bro. I'm not gonna hold you.
You just said Triple Crown for Steve, bro.
He was a Triple Crown winner though, and a Super Bowl champion.
It's different because 1 year compared to a career.
Cooper Kupp, but the thing is, I think Cooper Kupp can still play. He just has to stay healthy. He's not healthy, and he's not an ex receiver, but I'll say that. Cooper Kupp.
Oh, brother.
Who you got, Brando?
He's trying to catch me. He's trying to catch me. That's sick. It's so sick, bro. Like I ain't got, it's all good.
I'm gonna have to go. I haven't seen enough from Cooper. I'm gonna go Deshaun.
Damn right, nigga. He got 2 1,000-yard years, 2 or 3.
Yeah, you gotta keep it up.
Yeah, keep it up. Ain't it going to be his 10th year?
Desean Jackson, I don't know. Desean Jackson or Odell Beckham?
I hate you.
You said Deshaun?
If I'm basing it off of what Preston tried to use earlier with like end zone threats.
Base it off
My bad. You not Preston. You.
Base it off your own shit.
End zone threats.
Bro,
he would have won an MVP if he didn't get hurt. Me personally, for my team, I'm taking Odell. I'm taking a prime Odell.
I need y'all to realize, though, in spite of all this, Desean Jackson is the reason why we glorify Tyreek Hill.
What?
What did I say wrong?
No. Are you shell?
Okay.
Bro, Tyreek is a complete receiver, bro.
Yeah.
He's being used as a complete receiver.
What? No.
So you saying Desean was a victim
Was ahead of his time.
early 2020?
Desean Jackson played in the time of 6'4", 6'3", 6'7" wide receivers. Third and goal, fade.
Preston. Why didn't you just say
Okay.
Steve Smith?
Bro, and we still see that.
Steve Smith is dominant in the rough.
But
what?
if he's gonna compare him to anybody, why would you not compare him to Steve Smith more than
Because he's
Desean
way
Jackson?
fast. You talking about Tyreek Hill? Tyreek
Yeah.
Hill. Steve Smith can't keep up with no Tyreek Hill. You sure?
Bro, Steve Smith.
But I'm saying Steve Smith is a smaller
He's a
wide receiver.
Steve Smith was a sponsor of Chunky Soup.
Everybody was back then. Everybody was back then. But Steve Smith returned kicks his rookie year too. Steve Smith returned kicks too.
For sure.
I know you want to get some Panther shine, bro. Steve Smith is above this conversation, bro.
He's above the conversation.
We'll get into some.
Yeah,
Steve
but I'm
Smith.
saying when it comes to Tyreek Hill, that's not the same conversation. Well, yeah, but I'm saying like
game.
Okay, respect.
Okay, Desean Jackson or Tyreek Hill? Who you taking?
Tyreek Hill, because Desean Jackson was ahead of his time.
All right, Tyreek Hill. But yeah, Steve Smith is above this conversation, so we'll get into some of that other stuff. You know,
stop saying Panthers, bro. I'm an Eagle fan now, bro.
We can tell. But we're gonna call round on that. Yeah. Sheesh.
No, we didn't even talk. We got a new head coach. Who cares? Nobody.
Y'all don't have a new head coach. I don't care. Didn't they name the special teams guy?
No, it was who was it? It was the wide receiver coach or somebody like that.
Bro, I'm pretty sure it's the special teams coach, bro. I've never heard that before. It's not going nowhere up north anyway. But yeah, we get into basketball real quick. You know, in-season tournament has been set.
Yep.
You know, the LA Lakers and LeBron James.
Lakers.
They handled business, went 4-0 and snagged up that 1 seed. They'll be playing. Was it the Suns? Yeah, the Suns. The Suns in the first round. Also the Kings, they made it. They beat the Warriors last night in an epic meltdown by the Warriors. Pelicans made it. And then you have the Bucks, Pacers, Celtics, and Knicks. Bucks and Pacers and Lakers and Kings all went undefeated in tournament play. Lakers had the largest margin of victory. Is this like a positive sign for postseason Lakers? Does this mean anything? Or
it's
still too early? It's still too early.
It's a long season for an older team with AD on it.
Very good point.
So that's the only reason I'll say not really.
Bro, they got plus 74. The next best was plus 46 by the Bucks.
Yeah, they
handled business. I think the Phoenix game was only close one. If it was close, it was close. It was like 10 points close, but
only the top teams in each bracket make it, right? Like the 1 seed.
They also played Memphis, Portland, and Utah though.
Yeah.
They made sure we got KD and Bron early on in this season. They said, "Stop ducking this smoke. Y'all are going to play each other." It's been so we getting 2 matchups within the first month of the season. Adam Silver's not coming to play no more. He said, "Get y'all on the court."
I think the only way for this to reflect the actual playoffs is if they put LeBron in a deep freezer. Freeze them over. Somehow manage to win games to where they can get to the play-in. Bring LeBron back. And then just have him play 48 minutes for the entire playoffs. Because that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to take. The Lakers without LeBron James suck.
Are they not without LeBron James? So what are we talking about?
But he can't stay healthy, like what Eric said. I don't think that can last the whole.
Yeah, definitely not him being the main horse.
Yeah, no.
I also would like to say that the Timberwolves are not in the play-in right now. Like they got eliminated, right? If I'm not mistaken. So it's like,
They didn't make it, and they might be the best team in the NBA. But we can't say that here because when we say that, teams just forget how to play basketball.
oh, like who? Like who? Brandon, call them out. Call them out.
The Warriors, bro. That
The Warriors,
meltdown
bro.
they had against the Kings last night was god awful, and they're too experienced of a team for that to have happened. It is very disgusting.
The show's over. Here's the thing. Steph Curry has been America's point guard, the golden child, the underdog, underrated.
The magic touch.
He plays for the people that are overlooked. You know what I'm saying? He's like the J. Cole of NBA.
Shout out to the North Carolina boys, man. Real NC Connect.
Yeah, sure. It's over.
He's a hater, bro.
I'm not a hater. I'm just glad it's over. The dynasty's done. If Steph Curry is going to continue to win, he's going to have to leave Golden State because it's obvious he doesn't want to leave. Or so who needs to go? Klay Thompson, Draymond, everybody else.
Steph Curry Steph Curry had like 2 turnovers within that last minute of the game yesterday. He's part of the problem too.
I'm not saying he's not a part of the problem for that game, but he's not a part of the problem for the overall problem.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris Paul being on your team, talking about Scott Foster. Come on, bro. What are we talking about, bro? Who cares?
He can't stay healthy either.
Bro, he said it's that's a personal matter. Hey, Dallas at number 3. That's smooth. Oh, Oklahoma City at number 4. Hit the giddy on them, boy.
Hey, what are you talking about?
He just wanted to get there.
Yeah, bro? You naming teams not in the play-in tournament? What are you talking about, bro?
Oh, I was just saying, like overall, like I didn't know Dallas was ranked number 3. OKC was ranked number 4.
Yeah, and it's sad that we don't know that Dallas is ranked number 3 because I promise you, I ain't heard a lick of news about the Mavericks this year, and they're having a great season.
You have heard about it. So today, yeah, your owner sold well, not yours, their owner.
That's like the biggest news you have heard from Dallas this year. But let Kyrie say the earth is flat, or let him say he don't believe
in it. No, don't say it. Don't say it.
No, get it.
Because I said, yo.
Let him say free. We not gonna hear nothing, bro. We're not
gonna hear nothing from ourselves.
Distraction. Now that they're having a good season, they've completely turned around, from what they ended last year. I haven't heard nothing. It's ridiculous to say that. They're looking like a good team in the West. And I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up in somebody's conference championship.
Yeah.
Sad.
Last point on the West, the Thunder are growing up. The East.
Are they?
Bro, are we talking about playoffs or regular seed right
now? The in season.
In season.
The Pacers, I don't know how they're undefeated other than the fact that Tyrese Halliburton looks like a cornerstone name for them for a long time.
Yeah. Did the Kings keep the right point guard? Remember, Tyrese Halliburton was on the Kings and they traded him.
But
did the Kings keep the right point guard?
I want to say yes, because what was their rank last year? I mean, I said rank.
They were the third team in the West.
They were what?
They were the third in the West.
Yeah.
And last year they were number 1, right?
Huh?
They were top 2 last year, right? Before the playoffs. The Kings.
They were the 3rd seed.
Third seed. Okay, my bad. 3rd seed. What's that award they gave Fox? That little most clutch player? Is that what he won?
Yeah. Mr. Clutch.
Mr. Clutch. Yeah. I mean,
there are 1,000 awards in the NBA right now.
What difference would it be if he was there?
I think they are both in the perfect situations.
Tyrese Halliburton is a completely different player.
completely different.
Yeah, so I'm saying like when I say what will be different, like you think they would be better. I don't think he'll be better for the Kings.
I think the Kings play on a certain pace that gets everybody involved. To where Tyrese Halliburton, the pace is on him, and you need spot up shooters around him.
And that's why he's a pacer.
Oh, you're torn.
Bro, you might want to log out after that.
Yeah,
but it's just like Luka and Trae Young, bro. It's like the Luka and Trae Young trade, bro.
Get him backstage, bro. How do we do that? That's so terrible, bro. What was
backstage?
That was horrible. Well,
That
was reached. But to say the least, I think the Celtics are the most convincing team in the East.
Yeah.
Even though the Bucks are undefeated, like
in the tournament.
Yeah, that's what you mean. Yeah,
in the tournament.
No, you have to let that be known because outside the tournament, Timberwolves looking like the best team in the league. But yeah.
But no disagreeing.
And I think after the tournament, after Christmas, the teams will settle, rise to the occasion, stay to the occasion, fall to the occasion. But as regard to the tournament now, Celtics, Lakers, maybe here we go.
Added on to the rivalry. You don't think KD gonna get his get back?
The Suns need to get back in the locker room and figure out what's going on. I think that's a failed experiment in Phoenix.
Already?
Wow.
It's like it doesn't.
You're not going. It's looking like another Brooklyn, bro. Can't get all three of them on the court.
Can't get all three on the same time. So it's like, bro, like you wasted your depth for what? You don't even get to see it.
So let's just say this Suns experiment fails again. How are we going to look at KD's career? Because like you just team hopping and not making it happen.
I think he's solidified at whatever spot we have him now.
And what spot is that, Eric?
23, 22?
Yeah,
No, I'm joking.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay, like not well out the top 10, but like not on the edge of the top 10.
I don't think there's.
So what spot is that? What are we talking? Like who's in his tier? Like a Charles Barkley, a Dr. J.
That's
a good point.
A Kevin Garnett. Like
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who sits in KD's tier?
I think he's in the Wade. D Wade.
Ooh, is it D Wade? Well, fast because if you say D Wade's a top 3 at his position, right? That's what we say. At least top 4.
D-Wade's top 3 in his position. KD's top 3 in his position.
Yeah, KD is top 3 in his position.
He's in a D Wade tier. Is D Wade even top 20? Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, we'll have to do it right. Not right now.
That's a tough conversation. Yeah, I think that's a tougher conversation where we're claiming it to be. Because how many?
You got to respect his MVPs.
D Wade has no MVP.
You got it. You got to respect
one. Or
he has one.
He has 2 or 1.
Had 4 scoring titles before he could buy liquor.
Yeah.
He had 2 or 3. No,
he got scoring titles. He got
titles.
a ring.
He made the first team. D Wade couldn't make the first team.
His rings only count in math class.
That's wild.
I hate
That's wild.
those rings, bro. Those are the worst championships in sports history.
Wait, no way. You're telling. Hold on, this is wrong. I know this is wrong.
What is it saying?
I was just looking at the wrong thing. Well, D Wade has how many first team All NBAs? D Wade was never considered as D Wade was never in consideration for best player in the league. We never had that conversation and said D Wade
Kevin Durant has been considered the best player in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What year?
He's starting in like 2014 when Kobe tore his Achilles and he won that MVP.
Brandon's so vicious. I know he's vicious because I know he really was
considered the best player in the league.
2014 when he won his MVP, he was the best player in the league, and then it was Curry. Nah. KD was best player for like 2014, 2015, and then it was Curry.
Bro, Brando, like I'll fuck with you, bro. Like you gonna stay on point. Like we're not talking about the subject right now. We're not talking about the subject right now. But like you stay on subject, like no matter. We're not even talking about a certain thing right now, but you're staying on subject like through all 43 podcasts.
Kevin Durant is one of the best scorers of all time. Basketball players, I think you have to chill on that in terms of best player in the league. Like chill.
No chill, Katie. There was a point in time.
He was never better all around player than LeBron, bro. Never.
All around. Here we go with the all around, bro. That is not.
I just gave Kevin Durant what we've known him most for, and what he will forever be remembered for. He's one of the greatest bucket getters ever. I'm not denying that, but he was never a better all around player than LeBron James. Never.
What? That doesn't make you the best player in the league, bro.
Okay.
Just because you're the best all-around player does not make you the best player in the league. That's never been the case.
So he was the best player in the league because he won MVP?
No, he was the best player in the league because he was the best player in the league. He was winning games. He was giving out 30 balls every night.
To the finals?
2014. Bro, he ran into a dynasty.
But you killed Bron for that.
We talking about Tim Duncan. Killed Bron for what?
Nah. I wasn't sure what dynasty you're talking about. Because he didn't make it past 2013 until he joined the dynasty.
Let's see.
2014 to the finals until he joined the dynasty. So which dynasty are you talking about?
You said he never made it to the finals until he joined the Warriors?
Until he joined the dynasty again.
Bro, Russell Westbrook didn't play that year.
2014.
Yeah, I mean he played half the season, and Oklahoma didn't miss a step. As for if D Wade didn't play in Miami was like, oh my gosh, how are we gonna do this?
All I'm saying is, bro, I find it funny how you're basically saying that Kevin Durant was the best player in the world, and we don't give him flack for not making it to the finals.
KD is not considered the greatest player of the all time, though.
So how can you say the same player that played during his time was better than him during a year where he didn't even make it to the finals that LeBron is ridiculed for not winning?
Wait, hold on. Ask that again because I'm not following. So how can I? So
LeBron gets criticized for losing a finals that Kevin Durant did not make, and yet Kevin Durant was a better player?
Yes. They both lost to the same team. And KD won twice as many games as Bron. What are you talking about? They lost to a common opponent. What are you saying? So if the roles were reversed, LeBron would have lost in the conference finals and KD would have lost in the finals. It's the same thing. What are you saying? They lost to the same thing.
Yeah, you heard him.
And not only that, LeBron won. They won one game. They only got one game.
Only one game. You heard him, boy. You heard him, boy. You hear him, boy.
Nah, bro. Nah. So when Kevin Durant lost to them the year before and LeBron won the championship, then what?
You talking about 2013?
Yeah.
KD wasn't the best player in the league then. Hold on.
So in order for LeBron James to be the best player in the league, better than Kevin Durant, he had to win the championship.
I can't tell you a year LeBron was the best player in the league.
No, not that game. All right, not again. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Wrap the episode, bro. I think that's a great episode. No cap.
Yeah,
this is getting ridiculous.
Let's
here. I hope the world can see what's really going on.
Let's end it.
Ridiculous.
Let's
I think that was a great
episode,
though. No cap.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know. Like, what are we gonna talk about for music, bro? It's obviously we want clicks today. So what we talking about? What we talking about in click? What we talking about? What we talking about in music, bro?
Hey,
no, fuck that.
One man army against 50, bro. I stand on business, bro. There was not a year LeBron was the best player in the league, bro.
How about 08?
It's not a year, bro. 08, no. When Kobe went MVP, are you shell? No.
In
Oh, nah.
2018, who was the best player in the league?
2018, KD.
Who wasn't the best player on his team?
Bro, Brando, I hate you, bro. Brando, you literally said Katie was the best player from 13 to 14. From that, no, it was Curry.
No, I said 13 and 14, and then it was Curry, as in I said 14 and 15, and then it was Curry, as in Curry in 16.
In 17, 18, it was back to Kevin
Oh,
Durant.
no, KD was hurt 15. I'm tweaking. KD got hurt in 2015.
13, 14.
So 13, 14 when LeBron won his second championship in a row with Miami. And then 14 when they lost to the Spurs.
No, 13, LeBron. 13.
What? Okay, what do you consider 13? You consider the championship?
13 was Bron's second ring. Now, I'm not saying KD was the best player for 2014, and then he got hurt in 2015. So I'm not counting 2015.
Okay, so just 2014 then.
Yeah, just 2014. And then he came back in 18 and 19.
Who was the best player in 2013?
19 when he broke his Achilles.
Kobe Bryant when he tore his Achilles.
Oh, 20. Okay. Kobe Bryant was no facts. Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Who's the best player in 2012?
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant. Who was the best player in 2011?
Kobe Bryant.
Who was the best player in 2012?
2010.
I mean, 2010. My bad. I did one better.
Fifth ring, Kobe Bryant.
Who was the best player in 2009?
Fourth ring, Kobe Bryant.
Who was the best player in 2008?
MVP, Kobe Bryant.
Who was the best player in 2007?
Kobe Bryant.
Who was the best player in 2006?
Scoring champ, 35 points per game. Kobe Bryant.
Who was the best player in 2000?
31 points per game. Kobe Bryant.
Who was the? All right, where did we start at? 14, 15. All right, who the best player in 2016?
Huh? 16?
Yeah.
Steph Curry.
17.
Steph Curry.
18.
Although Westbrook did do that triple-double year, it's kind of crazy, but I'm not going to give it to him. 18, KD.
19.
KD until he tore his Achilles.
2020.
In 2020.
In 2020? That was the rival of Giannis.
Bro, you're a nut.
It wasn't. I mean,
Bro, you're a troll, bro.
I'm not trolling, bro. I'm dead serious. Bro.
Every year that you've done, clip it, and we're gonna clip this episode, and this is clips.
2020. I will go Giannis. 2020.
2021. So he's never been. So LeBron James.
2021
Giannis.
He's never been the best player.
LeBron James has never been the best player in the league.
Wait. Watch this. Wait. Watch this. Brando. Name your top 6 NBA players all time. Name your top 6 NBA players right now in order. In order, bro. In order. Name your top 6 NBA players in order right now.
Bro, you put in a battery in my back, bro. Cause I will go.
Here
we go. You want them in order?
In order, yeah.
Hey, this is gonna be on the record, right?
Yeah. Is this live? This is you know this carries on.
This is big.
I got Jordan in one for sure.
Respect.
And after that, it really don't matter.
No, it does matter right now. It does. Go ahead. Who's your 2? Who's your 2, bro?
I can't do this.
Bro, who's your 2, bro?
I got Jordan in one. I got LeBron at 2. I got Kareem at 3.
Bro, stop, bro. So your number 2 player all times has never been the best player ever.
Yeah, he's been the second best player for a long time, and so it's only fitting for him to be the number 2 player of all time.
So this nigga is the second greatest player all time on your list.
Literally the second greatest player, literally.
But nobody you name for years that was better than him is ahead of him in your all-time list.
Kobe,
Even though you gave him multiple, you just said LeBron was number 2, did you not?
because he played longer.
Hey, Preston, you making a cup of tea? You got extra?
If we're
Said
going,
what?
if we're
You got
going,
extra cup of tea?
if we're going year for year, if we're going prime
He
for
said.
prime.
He said.
piece for
I know
piece,
you walked
Kobe-
away. He said LeBron James is the second best player, but obviously
He was
by
never
his
the-
standards, how?
Bro, he's literally been the second. He's been the second best player in the league for a long time.
So his whole career, he's been second best.
Not the whole career. He probably fell off around.
Bro, stop asking this thing.
2019,
Bro, he said-
2019,
Bro.
2018, 2017,
Bro, Brandon,
16.
you carried the pod today, bro.
This was crazy.
You carried the pod today, bro.
Bro,
You
I
carried the
know
pod
because
today, bro.
when I get to talking that when it's real, you can tell, you can see it in their eyes. It's your turn. Go ahead, see if you can make them niggas believe them lies.
Yeah, Brown, smitter that, cause
Ah.
that's so crazy.